All right, it's can you hear the train engineer? Now look what he's doing. Can you hear him? Now he's lowering the volume. Can you hear him? I'll show you when he does it. Yeah, he's so honest. Anyway, it's 5:37 a.m. September 18th, 2013. Just got back in. All right, first with the garbage cart. Somebody put it all the way up the terrace in front of my front door, believe it or not. A few feet away, about 30 feet, but God, I ain't complaining. I ain't got to put it up there. I know who's doing it. It's an old woman. I don't know if that's her grandson or her son. And believe it or not, they walk like this, separately, in a snake formation like this. She's following him up the street. They do that every day, just like that. Now, why do you think they do that? To avoid being run over. Why? For putting my cart up the terrace, the steep terrace. When you talk to me, when you wave at me, you're going to pay a big price in the goddamn South because I didn't harass the blacks when they first came here in 1986. That's how goddamn ain't no hell. Southerners, oh, yeah. Anyway. And, of course I did. Oh, he's up in the pain. He's actually up in the pain right now. God. So I'd really tell the truth. Please up it some more. Right in front of everybody. And I'll tell him. Oh, no. Hearing. Because he's honest. Anyway, so a few things happened. Okay, I got the car, then went out there to rake. And I did not rake silently. No, like it's a library out there. You know why? Because of racism by whites. And he's up in the pain a little more now. So I can tell the truth, what really going on. Under torture, you're going to see really who I am. You're going to find out who somebody is when they're nice and comfortable. And that person believes nobody's looking at him or her. That's when you're going to find out somebody, who they are, all of them, all of their heart and soul, when they're comfortable. Anyway, so I do the usual fuck silence, fuck the honky, fuck the South, the usual while I'm out there, while I'm raking and before I rake. And when I do that, here comes the NAACP. How can you tell? First, they're coming from the poor place, the West. And Southern Avenue, we're at right here. You got my house? Southern Avenue, that's the demarcation line between the niggers, N-words, and the honkies. Get it? And they entered here first. Well, not really. But see, we're one block away from $1 million homes. White folk, believe it or not, own $1 million homes, mostly in the South. They don't like the idea that niggers, as they call them, the rich in privacy, are coming into this neighborhood just a block away. No, they don't like that at all. And I'm going to assume these goddamn rich put some money together to get this, hey, the FBI, they got this torture system. And if you can put out a few bucks, we'll make it available for you goddamn rich white southern racist bigots. And they got the money. And the FBI is what? Good old boys, in case you don't realize that. The agents are called good old boys. In other words, white racists. You remember scandalizing Martin Luther King, Kennedy, and somebody else. The goddamn FBI. Yeah, good old boys. And if you don't think the FBI is goddamn, check the Department of Justice. How often they arrest an FBI agent? About once a week. That's all. It's a great outfit. Anyway, So the NAACP came by to protect me 3 times. Yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 times. By coming towards me, but then turning to the left or the right. I think one turned to the right. Well, I don't know. But they didn't come through. That's the NAACP. Because they're polite. Nobody's concerned about the blacks killing anybody. Everybody's concerned about the whites doing it. They are definitely going to do it first. And more people are coming, believing what's going on around here. Looking at the white Southern cop torturers' heart and souls. They all see how they're torturing me. Why they're torturing me. When they torture me. Where they're torturing me on my body. They see the heart and soul of the goddamn white Southern cops that torture. And it's got to be 3 of them because they're zapping me every second. Every second. Probably even while I'm asleep, they just do it so where I can't feel it. Or I find my body just has to get some sleep. Maybe they don't do anything while I'm asleep. I got to have their permission to sleep. The goddamn ain't no hell. We all go to heaven. Everybody's innocent. Because we don't know anything. Our will ain't ours. It's God the Father's. He knows best. Hitler's will was, is, and will always be God the Father's will. Yeah, Hitler's in heaven. And so is everybody else. Because we're innocent. And we can't do anything. And the only way we can prove anything, prove that we can do, we have to prove that I made this body I'm in. Of course I didn't make it. Because I can't make it again. That's the only way anybody can prove that they can do anything. They have to prove they made that body they're in. And of course we didn't. Because if we did, well, let me do it again. Let you do it again. You can't. That proves, and that's the truth, that we can't do nothing. Our will is God the Father's, and we know nothing. 3 reasons, truths, that we're all innocent and we're all going to heaven. And how does the world own you? The world loves who it owns. It owns you through picking from a tree of knowledge and courage. Don't be courageous. Don't ever do anything you're afraid of. Unless you've got to. And don't pick from a tree of knowledge. Don't do anything courageous. Do those 2 things and the world will not own you. And the world will hate you, as Christ said, as it hated him. If you're not courageous, and if you don't pick from a tree of knowledge, the world will hate you. And it will try its best to own you through labeling anybody or anything good or evil and courage. Don't do either. As a University of Texas freshman answered a New York Times reporter question of, ain't the reason you're going to college, this was a freshman, University of Texas, aren't you going to college to know what is right and wrong? And a freshman answered, why would I want to do that? I don't want to own anybody. Oh, he's still zapping nonstop, the cop. And I'm going to feel this every waking second. Looks like till the day I die unless somebody does something. The only problem is nobody believes me because I can't prove anything. I can't prove the zapping. Now, the only way you can see is look at my hemorrhoids. I don't have any hemorrhoid problems. They zap the hemorrhoids constantly and they swell up. Oh, that's a medical problem. Would you like to try to prove it? What medical problem do I have to cause hemorrhoids? I ain't got it. But see, I can't prove it. It doesn't leave any marks and you can't see it. It ain't like a whip. You can see somebody whipping me. See how high tech is? Very deceitful. Sneaky. And that's what's happening now, America. I am being slowly tortured to death in front of everybody. And the cops are going to get away with it if you don't do anything. I don't care what the reason is. Never allow this for any reason. Any.